Okay, so for our 20% project, we created a method for the Rubik's Cube. We did it completely by ourselves, and it took a lot of time, but it was pretty interesting.
Using prior knowledge about cubing, we created our own algorithms to help you get the cube solved.
We'll give you a brief overview of these steps right now.
So first we'll be going over Rubik's Cube notation. That is the language in which Rubik's Cube algorithms are written. This is an R, R prime, U, U prime, L, L prime, M, M prime, D, D prime, E, E prime, and F and F prime. Now, a 2 move would be any letter rotated twice. So this would be an R2, this would be a U2. The sheets on the side over here will be just a written tutorial that can be referenced at any time. You can pause the video if you don't quite understand what we're saying. Okay, so the first step will be solving the blue corners. We're going to take our blue center and pull it face down. We're going to find our first blue corner. We're going to rotate it down so that it's aligned with the blue center. We'll then rotate it into place so that the blue corner is aligned with the red center and the white center. Then we'll locate our next blue corner in the top layer. We rotate it above where it needs to go, so this orange yellow blue corner is above the orange center and the yellow center. We'll then perform the algorithm R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime over and over until the piece is inserted, like that. You're now going to perform this for every single piece. There. Now, all the corners on the blue side have been completed. Make sure they're all aligned properly with their centers.
Our next step is going to be moving the green corners into the right spot or permutating them. So we can use the U layer here to check how many we have in the right spot. So we can see this one lines up here, here, and here. We don't care how it's rotated, we just care about what place it is in. So we can see that we have one green corner. So on this sheet, we can look at the one green corner algorithm. That just says we should flip the cube over and hold this piece at the back right here and perform the following algorithm. R, U prime, R prime, D, R, U, R prime, D, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R, U, R prime. And now you can see we have rotated the pieces around, but they are not in the right place yet, so we will do it one more time. And now you can see all of the green corners are in the right place, but these two are not rotated correctly, which we will do in the next step. Alright, now moving on to step 3 here. Here's the sheet for reference. Basically what we're going to do is determine which of these green corners need to rotate. So in our case, this is the 2 diagonal corners. So we'll look at the sheet here and see 2 corners diagonal. We will follow this step here. So with the blue center facing up, place a green corner with green facing to the right, which is right here in front, and then do the following algorithm. So R, U, R prime, U prime twice. And then we'll do D2 and undo that right here. And then realign our corners, and now we have all of the corners on the cube solved.
So now we're going to be solving the blue edges. Those are the pieces that are going to go here, 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 and here. So first, the easiest ones are the ones located in the top layer, which will be the green center. We're going to take the one with yellow on top here. We're going to rotate it so that when we bring up our yellow center, it will not get moved. Now once we bring that up, we're going to rotate it so that it lines up with our blue center, and we'll bring it back down. Now, we'll find this piece over here that's above where it needs to go. We're going to bring it down so that it's aligned with the blue center and the correct white center. We're going to move our solved piece out of the way, rotate the blue corners back into place, and then bring it back up. Now we have 2 solved blue edges. Now, we're going to solve for this red blue one up here in the top. We're going to bring up our red center, rotate it so that it's lined up correctly as we've done before, bring it down, and then fix our corners. Our last edge piece is going to be right here. Now you'll notice it's not lined up with any centers, so we're going to move the slot over where this piece needs to go. We're going to rotate it into place, bring blue down, bring our corners back, and then fix it. Then we'll rotate our corners down here at the bottom so that all the corners are lined up like that. Now we'll be solving the edges in the middle layer. So that'll be the ones here, 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 and here. The easiest ones to start with will be the ones located in the top layer. So we're looking for this one right here. We're going to line it up with its correct center. We're going to, because this piece needs to go right here, so we're going to bring down the side opposite to it. We're going to move where it needs to go over into this, bring it up, rotate our edge piece into that place, bring it back down, and then rotate it back so it's lined up with our corners. And then we're going to bring this side back up and then fix our corners. Now we've inserted one edge. This one already came pre-solved, so we won't need to worry about that. Now we have another one on the top layer. We're going to line it up with its correct center. It needs to go here, so we're going to bring down this side again. We're going to move where it needs to go over, bring it back up, rotate it over, bring it down, move it into place, then bring this side back up. Then fix our corners. For an edge that's in the correct place but rotated wrong, we're going to bring down the side opposite to it, bring it up into the top layer, rotate a random piece into it that's incorrect, then fix it. Now we can line up our edge piece in the correct spot, bring down the side opposite to where it needs to go, bring the slot over, bring it up, put our piece into place, bring it back down, and fix our center pieces.
Next up, we're going to be doing step number 6, which is orienting the top layer edges. So that is just flipping these to have all green on top. So we can do that by holding the blue center facing upwards and determining whether we have 2 or 4 edges flipped. In this case, we have 2, so we will do this algorithm. So we will hold one flipped edge in front of us and do M prime U, M, U prime, M prime, U2, M. Then use the D layer here to align another one in front of us, and then do the opposite of that algorithm, which is M prime, U2, M, U, M prime, U prime, M. And now, as you can see, we have the green side completely solved. We can realign our corners, and there we go. We have one algorithm left. So for the 4 edge flip case, which looks like this, we'll actually hold the green center on top and then do R wide, which is just like this, U, R prime, U prime, M2, L prime, U2, L, R, U prime, R prime, L prime, U2, L, R, U prime, R prime, U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, M prime, U2. And there we go, we have all of these green pieces facing upwards, and we can realign our corners for the last step. So for the final step here, we will be permutating the last layer edges. So we will hold the blue side on top, and if there is a solve side like this, we will hold that in the back and perform the following algorithm: M prime U M, D, M prime U prime M, D2, M prime U M, D, M prime U prime M. And there you go, your cube may be solved right now, or you may have to do that algorithm one more time. There's another case where you have 4 edges that need to be swapped, and all you need to do is do the same algorithm from before from any position with blue on the top, and then you'll just get to the 3 edges to cycle case, and then you can perform that algorithm to solve the cube. So that'll look like this. And then we have the solve side in the back here, do the same thing again. And there we go, that is the cube solved. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and congratulations if you have solved your first cube. We had a lot of fun making this tutorial, and I will make a quick video at the end of me using it to do a pretty fast solve. But it was pretty interesting to do this, and it was quite complicated, but we learned a lot while doing it, so thanks for watching. Now I will be doing a solve using our method and a couple of advancements that I found while making it. They were a little bit too complicated to include in the actual tutorial, but I will use them in this solve, so if it's a little bit confusing, that makes sense. So I will look at the cube here and use this timer to see how fast I can do it. 3, 2, 1, go. And there we go, in under 30 seconds we have solved the cube.